Why is pension fraud rising? To understand why I'm asking that question, here is today's big hard fact. According to PENCOM, Nigerians are faking their deaths to get their pension benefits early. Yes, so that's what PENCOM is saying. PENCOM also says that others are faking their loved one's death behind their backs. And this type of fraud is now so rampant that PENCOM is now taking steps. I told you about this last week. PENCOM is saying, quote, the commission has received series of complaints from retirees who alleged that their PFAs have wrongfully paid their benefits to their next of kins or legal beneficiaries while they are still alive and in active service without their consent. End quote. I'm still shocked by this story. I'm still confused by this story. I mean, reason up. Imagine your next of kin forging papers to fake your death, using it to collect your pension behind your back. You'll now be there thinking your pension is waiting. Meanwhile, they don't chop your pension. So PENCOM says that they're trying to checkmate this new style. They're adding some steps to the claims process. So going forward, PFAs cannot honor a death claim based on what the next of kin provides. Instead, after the next of kin makes a claim, the PFA has to reach out to the probate registry. The probate registry will then confirm for the PFA that yes, so and so don't die. But PENCOM is not stopping there. Obiora Ibeziako, the head of PENCOM's Benefits and Insurance Department, said, quote, Nigerians have been dying and resurrecting. If you send us a notification that you are dead, we will make sure that your bank blocks your account as well. We have seen people fake their own deaths. We've seen spouses fake the deaths of their partners when the PFAs start the due process. In fact, in a particular case, they were processing a man's death benefit and he walked in and everybody picked up. The wife had actually procured obituary announcement, everything that required to be done without the man knowing. There was a particular case, we called the man and he said, yes, he arranged his death, that he needed the money. So the PFAs shall seek the Commission's approval to get the legal beneficiaries and the available balance in the deceased RSA account. For any deceased RSA account, the PFA must send the request to the Commission for approval. End quote. So now, if someone is claiming that a retiree is dead, PENCOM will reach out to the banking system to block the dead person's accounts. That way, if you're trying to pull a fast one, you suddenly will not be able to work a bank account. You won't have a working bank account. Because waiting dead person they find with the account, Abi? Waiting dead person they use accounts do. Shebi, normally when you die, your bank accounts are frozen until your next of kin can set up an estate account. Abi? Oh yeah, now. But what I want to talk about is this new style of pension fraud. Have any of you heard about cases like this before? Have you experienced it? Have you been a victim of next of kin pension fraud? What do you think about people faking their death to get their pension payout? What do you think about people faking somebody else's death to get their pension payout? Like that wife that faked her husband's death. 0700-993-993-993. That's for men. Women, call us on 01465-7190. Hello, thanks for calling us.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
Yes. Okay, you have Samuel on the line.
Samuel, welcome.
Yes. See, my own take is that, of course, I know there's nothing we can do concerning the fraudulent activities. Okay, we can only mitigate it, but we cannot eradicate it.
Okay.
That one stands. But my own point, my own grounds, with this PFA arrangement or things like that, is that, what could have led, maybe you should ask this question alongside too. What could have led someone to fake his debt in order for him to get his entitlement. You get it, but that's even, the money, it is not government money. It's not even PFA money. It's somebody's money, that have been, deposited there over time. At a particular point in time that should be beneficial to the person. Let's ask, please, Sandra, please ask. At what point, what could have let somebody, to fake it, to get his own legitimate entitlement? That's even the.
Let me start with you. What do you think could have led them to do it?
Yes, it's because the what's it called? The procedures and the processing in getting, back your
contribution.
Yes, that is killing, and it is nothing to none, if I may use that word. I myself, of course, I'm in my active age, but I've left my employer's place, as in paying money to my what's it called, my pension account now for almost 10 to 15 years. Okay, for instance, if I don't have anything doing, what will happen? And each time they send quarterly statement account to me. Of course, I have the number. I suppose I was even thinking that maybe Friday I might even be paying, contributing something therein, on my own. But I discovered I have a lot of people. My friend's father died. The part of people, all these old stuff, Nigerian Airways, he died right there. At the airport, when they are doing this, they are screening and all that. Why should we get to that? This is the money that you collected from people in their active age, with the hope that when they get to their inactive stages, they will be able to, line on it. People are dying. So this pension scheme of 18, to me, they could have allowed everybody. Let them pay their money 100%. Whatever thing you like to do with your money, do it. And that's all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. We've got Adeline from Satellite Town. Hello.
Hello, Sandra. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Well, this topic is very, very funny. I laugh because I'm a retiree.
Okay.
I retired from the defunct Nigeria Telecommunications Limited.
Okay.
And before the compulsory retirement, actually, that's what it was, because of privatization.
Okay.
For about 15 years, we were making contributory pension to PENCOM.
Okay.
And then the federal government comes and decides to privatize.
Right.
Do you know the shocking thing?
What?
We were supposed to be making 15%, and our employers were supposed to be making 15%. But the shocking thing is that at the time privatization took place, we were all asked to go. And it was like we were just giving something and said, you take it or leave it.
Okay.
And of course, because a lot of people have been starved of their salaries for over a year plus, they took it.
Okay.
Then the final emolument we were giving, nothing was mentioned about that money.
Okay.
Not the one we contributed,
Okay.
or the one our employers were supposed to contribute.
Okay.
Nothing was mentioned of it.
Okay.
And our mortgages, we were paying mortgage. That money was supposed to be given to us. As I speak to you now, many of us have not gotten that money back from the federal government. Those of us who got it were short paid. What you contributed was supposed to be given back to you. It wasn't like that. We were giving something very ridiculous. And you're no longer in the system. You don't even know who to go and meet. I'm in Lagos. Do I go to Abuja? Who do I go to Abuja to go and meet? Now, so all these things are the problem. Now, we even have eventually great, thank God, the Buhari government reinstated us to pension, which is the contract we signed at the time we were being employed.
Right.
So we thank God that we're getting our pension.
Right.
But as I speak to you, there is a 63 months backlog of unpaid pension that we're supposed to get. Nobody, we are doing everything we can to get it, but we haven't gotten it. So when you look at all of these things, do you really blame anybody who wants to, do some kind of things to be able to get what is due to them, so that it's not, nobody is not telling them stories when after they have gone. So that's the situation in Nigeria, and that's why you see so many things happening because of what has happened and what is happening.
Adeline, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you sharing your story with me. 99.3, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, ma'am?
Joy.
Welcome, Joy.
my take on this faking of to collect money. I did not blame anybody who that want to fake his debt to collect his money. But don't fake another people's own, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. 99.3, hello.
Good evening, Sandra.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
My name is Robert.
Welcome, Robert.
Some years ago, let me say about 15 years ago, in my presence, an old man slumped in a bank while collecting his pension.
Okay.
He has waited, no result, and the man fell down and he died.
Oh, no.
The bank buried the man because he died in their bank.
Oh, no.
You see these pension people, they are very wicked people, honestly.
Okay.
Imagine you have worked up to your retirement age, and at the end of the day, you'll be going up and down for what you have worked for all your life. I mean, it's uncalled for. That is why people, though it's not good. That's why people, they do whatever it takes to make sure that they eat their money while alive. Many people have died, and their pension have gotten, they have lost their pension and they did not benefit it. So, and even now, the law they brought, some of them were in our office, and I asked them questions. I even have their numbers. Imagine they will say if you are up to 50, there are conditions for you to collect 25% of your pension. Another one, condition for 50%, and all those kind of grammar on your money. I don't know. So don't blame people, though I don't support it. That is why you see all these things going on. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much for calling, Robert. We've got Peter on the line. Hi, Peter. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
I'm very well. Welcome. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you for giving me time. The speaker that spoke before the last person who said she retired from NITEL, I think there is a misconception somewhere because this very pension scheme is working very well.
Okay.
The reason being why some of them are being owed because the government itself did not even fund their pension money. Today, people who are in the private sector, when they are working and is being remitted every month,
right,
before retirement, in fact, PENCOM has even made it before you retire, 3 months, you have even notified PENCOM. And I can assure you that within a week, once you retire, your money is being paid to you.
Okay.
And every month, you start collecting your pension.
Okay.
The scheme as designed by the Obasanjo administration is one of the best that happened to this country.
Okay.
So when people who worked in some sectors where it is not funded, even today you find out that federal government are still a lot of sectors where it is not funded.
Okay.
So those are the people that will have issues at retirement because they can't take someone else's money to pay you, when your own is not actually funded. So they follow up with government and government will keep telling them that this and that. So they owe them quite a lot of months in area or backlog. Okay. Even today, as good as the scheme, the whole country, only 6 states is even funding their pension. Every other state, they are not funding. Maybe Lagos, Delta, Kaduna, and maybe some 3 other states. Every other state, they are not funding it. Okay. So those people, when they retire, they will now be saying PENCOM. PENCOM cannot use other people's money to pay you. So the people who are working currently now, they must hold their state government accountable to make sure that it is being funded. Okay. So those who have funds, they don't have problem when they are retiring. Then the issue of falsification of death certificates and so on and so forth is happening, is real. It is true. It's not live. PENCOM is the battle has been there. I'm talking authoritatively because I'm also from the industry. Okay. You see children who go and prepare obituary paper of their father. Okay. Prepare letter of administration and present it. And some of these things is still true. The whole process. When children, 1, 2, 3 children are agreeing that our father is dead.
Yes.
Who are you, an administrator, to say, your father is not
It's
dead?
not dead, yeah.
And they have given you a death certificate. They have presented obituary to you, obituary paper, everything necessary. So it's difficult for you to begin to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You and all those things. So, and you find out that their father is still working, still alive.
Mm-hmm.
The children have processed the money, and they took it. So it's happening, and this kind of challenge, the fraudulent practice of Nigerians, let me put it that way, not everybody, most Nigerians that try to circumvent every good program that has been put in place by government so that to make it look as if it is not working.
But do you know why they're doing it? What are the factors that they're doing this? You know, the children who are faking it, the people themselves who are faking it. Why are they doing it?
Well, Sandra, that I can't say why, because I also grew up in a place while as a young man, you see children who sell off their father's houses while their father is living there because they want to travel abroad.
Fair enough, yes. Fair enough, yes.
You know, so similar thing is happening. You see some people is like, oh, why is this man still? That's why as much as possible, you have to keep your pension money discreet. You can imagine when your children know that, oh, when our father retire now, oh, he has like 100 million. And he's complaining to us that he doesn't have money. They will just connive just to collect that money.
Okay.
And just, you know. So.
I would love to have you on the show as a guest. Would it be possible to stay on the line so I can get your number?
Yeah, I don't mind.
All right, Peter, stay on the line. Someone's going to retrieve the call now and get your number for me. I suspected that Peter was an industry man from the way he was speaking, and he confirmed it while he was speaking there. Remember that you can send us your thoughts on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. 080-959-75805. We've got a break coming up, but I would love to take a few comments that are on Facebook or on WhatsApp already. We've got this message from Steven in Okota who says, please, journalists should investigate more into this PFA issue in Nigeria. The law or act should be reviewed. How can someone have, say, 4 million naira in his pension fund account and he resigns, he's getting a mere 800k in the name of 25%. The remaining will be lying down there until you turn 50 years before you start receiving monthly pension. The law should increase the percentage of resignation to 70%. Nduka Stephen in Okota with that message there. All right. Gwenga from Ota says, Sandra, on the pension front, people do. I don't blame them. It's because there are trust issues. The government is not trusted. You could remember sometimes the government said that they want to borrow the pensions money to fund some projects. Why? Do you think a pensioner will hear that and want to lose his money? Further is the issue of giving you just 25% of your funds. What stops them from giving you your 100% at retirement? Gwenga from Ota. You know, we need to have a show about pensions so that the PFAs and PENCOM, etc., can come on the show and explain all these policies to you. To be honest, a PFA needs to sponsor a part of Hard Facts so that every week they're here answering all your questions about pensions, educating you a bit more about pensions. If you are a PFA and you'd love to do this with Hard Facts, send an email to me, sandra@nigeriainfo.fm. Speaking of sponsorship and information, I've got information to share with you.
Hello, Lagos. So I have some amazing news for you. You know I'm your deals plug, right? All right, let's get to it. Let me tell you a bit about Lucas Green. So Lucas Green is offering a highly discounted wardrobe makeover for men. So with 100,000 naira, you can get a whole load of items, 13 items, which includes a suit, 3 kaftans, 3 tunics, 2 pairs of trousers, a pair of shoes, and a pair of sandals. This package will get you covered for all your events all year long. And it's a bespoke package, so your measurements will be taken and you will have to choose your fabrics and designs before production. If you're interested, which you should be, call or send a DM now to 0703 286 7011. One more time, that's 0703 286 7011. The offer is highly limited and it's on a first come, first serve basis. So what are you waiting for? Get on it, Lagos.
All right, thank you very much. Let's take another break. When we come back, let's talk a bit more about pensions fraud, about the pensions industry, about how you feel about your pensions. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. This is Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
What gave you the audacity? I say, what gave you the temerity?
Oga contractor, why all this big grammar today?
Don't mind this site manager. I tell him, say from now on, he must wait for me to come open all the Lafarge cement bags before them begin work. Him not the year work.
Oga, you self want to better inside the Lafarge Win Better Season 1 promo.
See you. Who not like better thing?
Yes, so Lafarge Win Better Season 1 promo don't land from now till October 2022. When you buy Lafarge cement, check inside the bag for your scratch card. Scratch them. Anything you see, now your luck be that. If you see recharge card, top up your airtime instant. But if you see tear rubber car, keke, TV, generator, industrial fan, DSTV, Go TV, bag of rice, and other better things, call the number on top your scratch card. We go deliver your gift to you sharply. Oh yeah, call your retailer. Begin buy Lafarge cement. Make you the win the go. See posters for more tori. Terms and conditions apply, sha.
Lafarge, building progress for people and for we planet.
Big mommy, add that bokoto we go senior school. Put 2 roundabout. Anoint the package with that slim thick shaki and
Uncle, no vexo. Which teeth you want use eat all this orishi? That's your teeth will be like where motor jam truck. You know they worry you again.
that one na before. All thanks to the new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection.
That's right. The new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste gives you complete oral protection with fluoride and antibacterial zinc to keep your teeth strong, prevent tooth holes, and fight bacteria.
Please have to go buy my own new Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Close-Up Complete Fresh Protection for your important oral care needs. Available in a blue gel.
My customer, I beg give me golden penny 400 grams midi pack. Now spaghetti my children want chop this night.
Madam Sabinus, which one be 400 gram midi pack?
Introducing Golden Penny Pasta new 400-gram midi pack with same quality. Golden Penny Pasta. Enjoy it your way.
Guy, what's going on?
You know my dilemma with my phone now.
You call that one phone. So why are you so happy?
I got tired of hiding the phone. So I went to the Samsung store to see what I can afford. Samsung has a plan called Flex Pay that allows you to pay as low as 3,000 naira for any Samsung device of your choice and complete payment over a period of 3 to 12 months. I sharply picked a 6-month payment plan and I got a Galaxy A23.
This is a machine.
Man.
You have been dulling yourself, oh? Find Samsung Flex Pay and own your device right away without breaking your pocket. Terms and conditions apply. Hurry now while stock lasts.
Chairman, I want to check my phone. But wait, you don't tell where I see you for Kobe Joy. What did they happen?
My brother, I don't throw money like that again, no. I don't save all my money with Davudani for my future washing machine.
You mean say you don't give the video money?
Nah, man, no be Davido. Now, Davudani Microfinance Bank. When you open a save and win account with Davudani, you fit to win Obonga prizes like a brand new Okada, 45-inch TV set, generator, deep freezer, and other Boku prizes. To win, make you save up to
500,000 naira for 9 months for good package, 200,000 naira for 7 months for silver, and 50,000 naira for 5 months for bronze package.
Now the Okada we must win from Davudani Microfinance Bank with that. Where they go?
And they go open Davodani Save and Win account. Sharp.
The promo for this year don't start. And it go finish for January 31st, 2023. See and see apply, shall. For more to visit www.davodanimfb.com.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and Suspension for Children is a sweet-tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and Suspension for Children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
Sure you wanna feel that boost? Allow me to introduce Amber Energy Drink. No more shutting down, we're going up. Oh yeah, get ready, stimulate your energy. Amber now for energy. Go around there somebody. Oh yeah, get ready.
birthday boom is here with one of the best deals of the year. Buy any 3 Chivita 1 liter assorted juices at 2,299 naira 99 kobo, and Coke, Fanta, or Sprite 500 ml PET bottles at only 144 naira 99 kobo each. Don't miss out on ShopRite's low price birthday boom. Offers valid to the 4th of September 2022. ShopRite, lower prices you can trust always.
Cartwright International College!
What is this Cartwright International College?
So you haven't heard? Cartwright International College is a Canadian curriculum university preparation college based in Lagos, Nigeria. If you desire to secure admission to foreign universities, Cartwright International College is the best place to go. Our programs open doors to several reputable universities all around the world. For more information, visit Cartwright International College at Grace Court, Stillwaters Gardens Estate Road, Elegushi, Lekki, Lagos. Or call us on 0808-900-9304. You can as well visit our website at www.cartwrightinternationalcollege.com. Cartwright International College. Compete globally.
Believe and win big. Experience the wonder of the FIFA World Cup in Qatar with Coca-Cola. Buy any Coca-Cola product with a white cap. Check the code under the cap and dial *8014*1 hash to participate for free. You could win an all-expense paid trip to the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. There's also 250 million naira in airtime to be won instantly. T's and C's apply. Coca-Cola, official partner of the FIFA World Cup. This promo is approved by the FCCPC.
Are you weary of the state of our beloved country, Nigeria? Do you still believe in the efficacy of prayer to change things? If you do, please join us in raising an altar in faith and unity unto God as we pray for a new nation. The set time has come to birth a new Nigeria. Date is Saturday, 17th of September 2022. Time 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Venue is the Tafawa Balewa Square, TBS Lagos. Let us all come together with one voice and pray for Nigeria. Everyone is welcome. This is a non-denominational prayer meeting.
Imagine a life with zero worries. Imagine a world where you're relaxed and free, where all your dreams
With Pay Financial, you have zero worries when it's time to pay your bills, rent, school fees, and vacation. We'll be here making it easy for you.
Visit our website www.pagefinancials.com or call 017007243. Page Financials, taking you further.
InDriver is the app that lets you negotiate your fare before you ride, and it works really simple. Passengers offer a fare, drivers accept or make their own offer. In other words, great ride prices for everyone. Download the app and take your first InDriver ride today. The InDriver online passenger transportation aggregator is not a taxi service. Find more information at www.indriver.com.
Hello? James, look, I'm on the expressway. My car just broke down. I don't even know what to do.
Sorry, you do not have sufficient credit to continue this call.
Oh, please, no.
Why not?
This is an important call.
Then you should have recharged.
I would, but I'm in a position where I can't.
Why not borrow some credit then?
Borrow credit? How?
With Glow Borrow Me Credit, you can borrow airtime and pay later. It's easy. Just dial *321# and follow the instructions.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Glow is always there for you when it matters most.
Sorry, James. As I was saying, my car just broke down now, and I have no help here.
Talk now, pay later with Glow Borrow Me Credit.
Glow Unlimited.
Go, 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 go grains. We love our Kellogg's Go grains. Go, 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 go grains. Love the goodness of its multi-grains.
Grain sets go!
With protein and creamy tasty Kellogg's Go grains.
Grain sets go!
With vitamins and minerals in Kellogg's Go grains.
Grain sets go!
So go, 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 go.
The new Kellogg's Go grains, available in stores near you.
Grain sets go!
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. You're listening to Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Why is pension fraud rising? The National Pension Commission says that Nigerians are faking their debts to get their pension benefits early. Now, we started having that conversation before the break at 5:25, and you have called with several thoughts, several insights, several opinions. I had an interesting conversation with Peter. Peter is an industry man, and he called to share his own insights about why there's so much fraud happening with the pension scheme, why people are faking their deaths, faking the deaths of their loved ones, just so that they can get that payout or those payouts. Now, of course, our numbers are 070-993-993-993. Now, PENCOM says that they're trying to checkmate this new style of your next of kin forging papers to fake your death, using it to collect your pension behind your back. PENCOM says they're adding some steps to the claims process. Going forward, PFAs cannot honor a death claim based on what the next of kin provides. Instead, after the next of kin makes a claim, the PFA has to reach out to the probate registry, and then the probate registry will then confirm to the PFA that yes, you don't die, or the person don't die. And they're not stopping there. They're also going to notify your bank so that your account will be frozen, because for a deceased RSA account, for when a person dies, their account is typically frozen by the bank, right? And then it's converted into an estate account so that it can be paid out to your next of kin. That's what typically happens, right? So what they want to do now is freeze that account so that you can't operate it anymore. And if you're alive and you can't operate your account, you go and meet the bank, say, what is happening? Why have you frozen my account? Then the PFA can know that you're alive. So we're talking about this, and I want to know what you think about this new style. Is it even a new style? Because from the way Peter, who called in earlier on, was talking, this is something that has been happening quite a bit. I wonder if you have heard stories like this. You've heard about cases like this before. Have you experienced it yourself? Have you been a victim of your next of kin going to the pensions administrators to go and say, oh, this person has died? They'll print your obituary, print your cause of death, print every go and say, you don't die, give me money. Have you been a victim of that situation? And what do you think about people faking their own death? So it's not your next of kin now, it's you yourself doing it. What do you think about that to get that pension payout? 0700993-993-993. That's for men. Women, call us on 01465-7190. But before I take your calls, let me quickly share this information with you.
All right, so this is something you definitely want to hear, because I know you all know about all the different devices out there. But let me tell you this, there are devices and then there's Nokia. And like humans, there's something that will always strike you the most about anything. Sometimes it's sleekness, other times it's knowing that someone or something will always be there and you can trust and count on them. For some others, it's your attitude, and you know those what's not to love types. Well, whatever strikes you the most about Nokia devices, you can now experience all that and more. The Nokia T20 tablet brings the classic quality people expect from a Nokia phone to the big screen, and it helps you find better work-life balance. You will definitely love it. It has crystal clear 2K screens that let you see both work presentations and movie marathons in stunning detail. We have enhanced speakers, dual microphones, so you can hear better and you can be heard better. Take part in up to 7 hours of conference calls and enjoy a season of your favorite shows. Or work and play throughout the day with its 8,200 mAh long-lasting battery. There's more. 2 years of OS upgrades and 3 years of monthly security updates in a well-built design. And that means you'll be enjoying it all for years to come. Long story short, Lagos, the Nokia T20 tablet is definitely a must-have. So don't sleep on it. Get the Nokia experience on the Nokia T20 tablet.
All right, let's talk. Lagos 99.3. Hello. Sorry about that. Give us a call back if you can. 99.3. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, thanks for calling.
Yeah. My name is Prince. I sent the message on WhatsApp earlier.
Hi, Prince.
I am happy for the way Peter, the caller, Peter called to analyze something. I'm also in the industry.
Okay.
And he actually painted the scenario very well.
Okay.
Like I said in the WhatsApp, I'm currently investigating 2 or 3 of such. Hello, are you with
Yes,
me?
I'm with you. You're investigating three of such?
Such, yes.
Wow.
I did one about 3 years ago, and 2 are currently being investigated.
Wow.
Like I said in my message, this has taken me to so many places and states. And the funny thing is that you will meet hostility on the line, and from that hostility, most times when the hostility is too much, I usually engage SFIU.
Wow.
Special Fraud Investigating Unit of Police.
Wow.
Yes, to guide. It's not a new thing. And it actually also happened a lot in life insurance space.
Okay.
Because I work in a group of companies that have bank, pension, insurance, and asset management. So I'm very familiar because I'm an investigator on some of these things.
Okay.
So the thing is that, just like PENCOM said, there are ones that the siblings are the ones that perpetrate it. There are ones that is the spouse. There are ones that is the person. In fact, this particular last one that I'm involving, the person is actually sick. The person is getting annuity. Is getting annuity from insurance company. But what now happened is that I think the payout monthly can't take care of the health challenge of this person. So him and the family wanted the bulk money to take care of the man. I think that's why what I read to actually find out. But we are still on it. It's yet to be concluded, but that's just a preliminary investigation on that one.
Wow.
But what I think is that's why you see that a lot of people don't tell their family, their spouse, what they have in the bank account, what they have in either investment, insurance, life insurance. In fact, even where I'm working presently, I have colleagues that they said they will never tell their wife how much they have in their bank or the life insurance, what they worth in terms of if they die, what the company, what the family will get in life insurance.
Okay.
Because they know the kind of people they work they're living with.
Okay.
So I think it's just generally what the society embrace. And for the other one that talked about the issue of issues, people not getting their money from it, I think one of the issues is that what I noticed is that HR of most of these companies don't actually educate their staff on how to monitor or what is the process or what they should do in case of all these things. I think the problem is with the HR. For example, where I work presently, you will fill a form for your next of kin, people that are entitled to collect whatever you want to collect in case of anything. And those are the people that your PFA or your any other person will recognize. I think when most companies adopt that, maybe there'll be less fraudulent case.
Okay. Stay on the line. I would love to get your contact. Stay on the line. I would love to get your contact because I would love to be able to have you on the show as a guest if you don't mind. Is that okay? Okay. We've got Olufemi on Twitter who says, I disagree with the commission. PENCOM 2 had over time scammed the contributors, diverting pensioners' fund to the extent that the contributors need to do all that is possible to get their hard-earned lifetime savings before they have gone to their graves. The PENCOM system has failed. All right. Thank you very much for your message there on Twitter. Let's take a look at messages we've got here on WhatsApp. Oh, I've just seen that message from Prince now. Okay. Another Prince here from VI, Prince Mac from VI, says in 2020 during COVID, I stayed home for 6 months without pay. I have a wife and a 6-month-old baby. My rent expired within that period. Meanwhile, I have over 1.5 million in my RSA. I swear if I had that knowledge back then, I would have even done the same. How can one have money stacked up somewhere and still be dying of hunger? And someone will say that he's saving it for my retirement. No be who they alive, they retire. Prince Mac with that message. I've got a few more messages here on WhatsApp, but before I take them, let me share one final information with you.
All right, so you definitely want to listen to this right now. Let me tell you something about the Atlantic Boulevard Estate, also known as ATL. It's a middle-income residential estate on the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway, located about 5 minutes drive from the Jubilee Bridge, Aja. It's nestled behind the Lagos Business School on High Tech Road. And the residential estate is a home away from the hustle and bustle of the street life of Lagos. That guarantees a serene experience and is designed to ensure that you have an aesthetically pleasing and functional space for you and your family. Upon completion, the development will offer a fully serviced gated estate consisting of 85 units of 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, 3-bedroom terraced houses, and 4-bedroom maisonettes, as well as providing integrated mutual supporting services and amenities for the residential community to enjoy in a secure and comfortable environment. The estate offers flexible payment structures, which enable subscribers to pay within a period of 18 months with a 25% down payment with as low as 7 million naira. Yes, you can even secure a unit. So for enquiries, all you need to do is call 0902 586 5822 or 0808 877-0781 or send a mail to sales@uragarealestate.com. That's URAGA realestate.com.
All right, thank you very much. Let's take a few more thoughts. If you just tuned in, I'm having a conversation today about pension fraud. PENCOM says Nigerians are faking their deaths to get their pension benefits early. PENCOM says that the pensioners themselves are doing it, the next of kin of the pensioners are doing it, and they're trying to checkmate that. And I'm asking you what you think about that. What do you think about people faking their own death to get their pension payout? What do you think about people faking somebody else's death to get that person's payout? Have you experienced this thing? Have you been a victim of next of kin pension fraud? 0700-993-993-993 01465-7190. Hello, thanks for calling us. Sorry about that. Call back if you can. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, welcome. Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard about the pension scheme you are talking about. The truth about it, if you watch why people go for fake documents to get their retirement money pension.
Why people fake their death.
Yeah, if they are dead, sorry, yes. Because of their poverty in the land, poverty first. And moreover, I heard about the foreigners, if they want to go, if they want to leave the service or they are retired, they give them all their money. The
That's
pension
not true.
scheme, they will pay them all the money. But Nigeria, when they retire, they will not pay them all their money. They will just leave us dormant like that. I don't know if the government is not trying for us. That's the truth about it.
Okay.
Thank you. I love your program.
Thank you very much. Well, it's not even the government that is paying your pensions. It depends on whether you're working with the government or not. If you're working with the government, then the government is paying your pensions. But you are also paying yourself your pension, really, because you're the one contributing that money. You're putting it aside for your rainy day. And then those who work in the private sector, you're contributing with your employer to pay yourself when you have retired. Now, I don't know whether he was talking about foreigners who work in Nigeria or foreigners who work abroad. But if it's abroad, you don't get your entire pension at the same time. It's the same process that we have in Nigeria as well. The bigger argument against the Nigerian pension scheme itself could even be inflation, because when you're remitting the pension, the value of the naira, while you were working, and the value of the naira today, very, very different. So what your monthly pension benefits can buy continues to decrease year on year, month on month. So that's even another part of this conversation. Chigozie Ndulife says, at retirement, people should be given their money to start up a business or even build a house that they can live in. It's difficult for civil servants to build with that little salary. 50% should be assessed as loan to enable them sort out major responsibilities to avoid this kind of conversation. Aboki Masuya says, it seems you're benefiting from the corrupt system. Okay. So now I work for PENCOM. Okay. Kate says, this new pension plan is the best. Government policy is to safeguard people's old age so that we will not have so many helpless old people around. Thank you very much for your comment on Facebook. Aking on Facebook says, on WhatsApp says, I'm not a retiree, but when I was asked to work, I approached my PFA, and when I was retrenched from where I was working before, I approached my PFA, and my 25% contribution was given to me. Till now, they're still sending alerts to me. I'm not yet 50 years old. Once I'm 50, my monthly pension will start getting paid. Here's a message that says, my father retired from the Nigerian police force in 2018. He started the pension thing in 2019. Can you believe that it has been over 15 stages, and those stages are not easy because I was his next of kin. He later died in the process. After 8 months of trying, until date, the money is still hanging in there. Why should you take that long to get the money that you worked hard for? This is not being taken seriously. I'm really sorry that you and your father had that experience. I'm really, really sorry. Sunday from Lekki says, I applied for 25% since April 2022. I'm yet to get my 25% application. This pension is manipulated by the administrators and the PFA. Sunday from Lekki there. Sandra, I have over 1 million naira in my pension account, and I'm 38 years old. I lost my job in 2018. Since then, I'm unable to get another job. I can't have access to my pension account because I'm not yet 50 years old. If I have the opportunity, I'll rather fake my death to collect the money and use it to start a business rather than the hardship that I'm going through right now. PENCOM is a fraudulent scheme. Olabi from Ikorodu with that message. Okay. I'm going to have PENCOM on the show so that they can address all of this. Again, if you are a pension fund administrator, you need to get on air and talk about your work. There are too many people who don't really understand how it works. Get on air with me and let's talk. Send an email to me today, sandra@nigeriainfo.fm. That's all the time I have for you on the show today. I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. bringing you the biggest stories of the day. At 4 o'clock, we'll have our second semi-final match between Stephanie Ame and Musa Okoya Nicholas. And then at 5 o'clock, we'll talk about all the political stories as we keep traveling on the road to 2023. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, Ezekwesili on social media. Those were hard facts. Lagos, good night.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria.
And I want to assume that you would run because I want to give the listeners context for the conversation.
In 2019, you were running mate to Atiku Abubakar. What did you learn then that you will not repeat this time?
Yes, when is the president coming out to address us?
There's a few things. One, I have a burden and a passion for young people.
The fact that you have elected a man does not mean then you begin to order him around. The president will do whatever is good for the country at any given time.
Mr. Adeshino, isn't the president responsible to the people?
What should the next president do to root out stakeholders who are complicit?
You fire those that need to be fired are fired.
It's looking like a brand new Chelsea, attacking with so much fluidity. And what can you say about that, Martin? I know you follow Chelsea quite closely.
I live close to the Chelsea training ground. That's what you mean by that. I'm not.